Good evening, everyone. We are live. Oh my goodness. This is truly a special night for me. I am so excited. But first of all, thank you, everyone, for tuning in to Implosion. Let me turn down the background music a little bit. There we go. Implosion. Sorry about that. Implosion is a show that we talk about the power within, not implosion, but implosion. We want to talk about the power within. And tonight we have a very special guest. No doubt, Shine. We have a very special guest tonight coming all the way from Trinidad. I am just so excited. My special guest tonight is Queen Omega. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been trying to get her for months, but praise God, the opportunity has come today, and we will talk with Queen Omega. So if you don't know who she is, you are living under a rock. You need to go open up TikTok, YouTube, even Spotify. She is viral in all places. But listen, rather than delay, we'll go ahead and bring her in, and we will talk about her. Hey, Miss Sophia, welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, Queen Omega.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Blessed love and greetings.
Good evening. It's so nice to finally get to meet you. Welcome to Implosion. How are you doing today?
I am, you know what? I can't complain. I'm giving thanks for life, you know. I'm grateful.
There you go. There you go. I'm just so excited, and I thank you again for your generosity. Set some time aside to come chat. So what we do here in Implosion, we like to talk to people and let them more or less hear about their path, where they came from and how they got here. So do me this part. Tell everybody, who is Queen Omega?
Queen Omega. Queen Omega is a humble lady hailing from South Trinidad, who grew up with from birth, you know, had this voice and grew up singing from very young. And as she grew and grew older and older, she grew a passion for reggae music and adopted the Rastafarian faith. And because of this, she, you know, was empowered and continued on her musical journey from that time till now, you know.
Okay. Awesome. Now, a lot of people, because of the viralness of the music that you've had going on so far, they think you're new. But you've been in the game for a while.
Yes. Wow. Professionally, my first album was recorded in 2001.
Okay.
So I can say it's been 2 decades that I've been doing music professionally, recording and performing. Yeah. 2 decades.
Feels like yesterday, doesn't it?
Time went fast, boy. I would not lie. That time went very fast.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
I believe it. So let's start from here. Are there any artists or genres outside of reggae that has a significant impact on your musical style?
Definitely. I grew up listening to a lot of R&B and hip hop. I think that influenced my music a lot. Jazz music. Because I was born with this gift to sing and sing very well. I think I have the ear for music on a whole. It doesn't matter what genre it is. Once I can feel it, I can. There is a connection. There's always a connection. Even in my country, there there is soca, there's calypso, and there's different genres like chutney soca, and we have our own wave of dancehall, which is called Trinidad. We have rap soul. So we have, it's
Wow.
like once it's music, I feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One thing that I love about your versatility, a lot of people think reggae and that's all you sing is reggae, but I actually heard you do jazz. I heard you do gospel, and I'm just like, wow, she's got a whole wide variety, and that's good. That shows your versatility, and I like that.
Yeah, I don't like being put in a box. Although I started off doing reggae, and I'm a reggae empress. Yeah, I love music so much that it's always exciting to like do different things, do different genres,
I understand. I see you got your
Go
troopers.
on. Yeah. Go in the room. Go on. Say goodnight to go on.
Good night. So, have you faced any challenges or stereotypes being a Trinidadian artist in the reggae genre? And how did you overcome them?
Yeah, I did face a lot of challenges, really. I'm still facing challenges. Coming from my little island, it's like we're there. It's said that we're a third world country. So people have a kind of mentality where it's really like backward. They don't really, they take long to gravitate to things that is from here, and they're more gravitate to things that is international.
Right.
So hello, for instance, it has been quite a struggle to get my music, the proper airplay that I deserve. Right. And little things when they're keeping their concerts, I'm hardly booked, things like that,
I understand. Would you say it's tougher being a woman in this industry?
Yes, it is. It is tough. I wouldn't lie. It's very, very tough. But I think I was born with that resilient spirit, and I was born with that fighter spirit. I'm a warrior empress, So I don't give up. I don't give up at all. I don't learn, and I just keep pushing on, no matter what.
There you go. Could you take the moment to share a memorable moment or experience that reinforced your passion for reggae music?
Reinforced my passion. I would say when I went to Jamaica, there was a time when I went to Jamaica. I did reggae song fest. Trying to remember the year. I can't really remember the year, but I did reggae song fest, and it was really nice because I had the opportunity at that time to be amongst all the artists that I used to listen to. And it was like an eye opening for me, and it's like, this is what you can be doing. This is what you are Queen Omega, you are reggae songstress. And it really hit me like, yeah, boy, this is something that I can really take on as a career and continue and pursue. Yeah.
That is awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Let's see here. How do you stay true to your roots while evolving as an artist in a genre that has seen so many changes over the years?
I think it's my spirituality.
Okay.
My spiritual. I'm a very, very spiritual person, and that is what kind of helped me stay on track. Really, not to give up, and not to change my style or not to change what I do. It's because I have that, grew up in a Christian home background, My mom always told me that this gift that I have she always said to me that, because she prayed so hard for me to have a special gift. So when she realized that I was a singer, she always put it to me and said to me, you have to sing for God. So I always had that in the back of my mind. And I knew that this is, no matter what I do, I would always have to make my music glorifying to the Almighty. Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you, your passion shows through when I see you perform. I felt it when you were at Jam Fest in Germany.
Yeah.
And I saw your passion that you performed there, and I felt it. And I believe definitely every single one that was out there felt it too, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
I give you props for that.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. You know, you don't really realize, maybe as time go by, now that I have, this thing went viral, I'm actually now getting to see the impact. But, when I was doing my thing, I was just doing my thing, I didn't know what would have been the turnout, how would the people would receive the music. I just know that this is what I have to do, and I'm going to do it. I was born to do this.
Oh, no doubt. And I appreciate that you say that, because everybody wants to get to the end product, but none of them want to do the journey to get there. They don't want to work hard to get to where you bear the fruit or the reward. Everybody wants the end goal, but they don't want to do the work.
No, they don't. They don't. And I think it's the discipline. I think it's the discipline too, because for you to have longevity in anything, and to succeed in anything that you're doing, whether it's music, no matter what your career is, no matter what your job is,
yes,
discipline is a very serious ingredient. Without discipline, you won't reach far.
I agree. That's a phrase they use in America, is paying your dues. You have to work hard, and you get the reward because of the hard work you put into it.
Yes, that's it.
So I definitely agree with that. Could you share a perspective on the global impact of reggae music and its potential to promote cultural diversity?
Can you repeat that?
Sure. Can you share your perspective on the global impact of reggae music and its potential to promote cultural diversity? I'll give you an example to help make your answer easier.
Yeah.
Looking at the Jam Fest, out in that audience was all different colors, all different races.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. Yeah. That's what it's about.
That's it. For what I know, from my little experience, coming from the Caribbean, as an African girl, I was blown away when I started traveling to Europe. Because when I started traveling Europe and doing reggae music, it was a different crowd. I was not expecting to see all these white people. And that blew me away first. I was like, wow, this is what reggae music do. And then as time go by, I start traveling more, I realized the power of reggae music, because reggae music connects everybody. It doesn't matter what race, what color, what class. Yes. Reggae music is this music. It has this power, and I've seen it time and time where I've been in front of audience, and when I gaze, I actually see nearly every nationality. I was like, whoa! Can I see who's from Trinidad? Can I see who's from, and it's like, it's a joy. It's a joy to see that people from all over the world coming together, and especially at the big festivals.
Yes.
Like from Rotterdam. When I was there, it was like, wow. People from all over the world coming to this one place to enjoy reggae. It's amazing.
I was watching you command.
Go. Could you all please go in on the bedroom? Please, mommy doing an interview. Please, thanks.
I was watching how you were not controlling the audience, but just, how you were performing, and they were just so in tuned. That was so beautiful. So beautiful. And, and I agree with you, because even some of the fairer skin, they had dreadlocks too. I was like, okay, represent.
Okay. They're feeling the vibes too. I was like, this thing is greater than you, Queen. You're just a vessel. Look at how many people into this vibration who can connect, feel the vibration, understand the vibe, and live in the vibe. I was like, this is amazing.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
that is the whole premise of what my company Blast is about. We don't want just one genre. We want the whole world's genre. We want all types of flavors of music.
Music.
There's all type of music to enjoy. And the beauty of it is it don't matter this. Everybody can enjoy music. Everybody
Definitely.
can enjoy it.
The breath has no color. And each and every one of us has the breath.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
this is what it's about, and true music. We use the breath and we put it to melody. It's to me, it's one of the most magical things. Music. Without music, where would we be? How would we live? How would we survive?
Life would be rough without music.
I tell you, man. Music really helps. It helps change the mood. It sets the pace. I have a song where I say in the first thing in the morning, sweet music must play because it sets the right mood to start the day.
That's awesome. So Queen, I'm gonna take this time to share your video you just released, the No Love.
Yes.
And what a lot of those who do not know about you, we're gonna showcase what made her so viral, and we will definitely talk more about that. Yes, sunshine. Reggae music is love. I definitely could not live without music. Yes, Miss Carla, I hear you. So this video is by Queen Omega. It's called No Love Dub Plate. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes.
And hold up. Where's my clip at? Right here. Over 33 million views in 4 months. That is crazy. So anywho, let's take the time to listen to this and we'll be right back with Queen Omega. And this is No Love. Let's listen. Woo, man, that just gets me fired up every time.
I tell you, it's one of those songs that you just can't not get tired of.
Indeed. We have many people coming here to send you some love right now. Go ahead and share those. Real quick, everybody, first of all, thank you again for coming. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to Blast Music 247. We would love to have you, and we do new content every week and having wonderful artists like Queen Omega as well. So please join the family. So let's see here. Sunshine says, I play this daily. The whole house shut down when Queen Omega's voice is heard.
Whoa.
Represent. Miss Carla said, whew, ma'am, you are fire. Jay Sausage, you have an amazing voice, so strong, it will never get old. No doubt. No doubt.
Praises. Receive.
Salute, Solres. So, oh my goodness, Queen, that is amazing. Now, the thing I want to know is this. How did it come to you doing that song? How did that work out?
Okay, I was on tour, this summer gone. And while when you're on tour, you get your little sideline work. And one of the sideline jobs was a dub session. I was glad, a little extra money. And little liar Nico, that's my French, and he was like, Queen, I need 2 dubs, we're gonna do the No Love. I want No Love, and he requested another dub. I can't remember the other dub. But when he played the version in the studio, when I was in the studio and they played the version, I was like, what? When I heard it was la da 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 da. The next episode, I was like, yo, and I put on the headphones and like, oh. It's just so natural to just vibe on the rhythm,
Right.
And normally what they do just for promo, they normally record you when you're doing certain dubs. So Nico was like, Queen, I think I want to record it because just for promo. And it was done. I did it, just vibing, doing my thing, just like what I normally do. And it was recorded, and I did not know that it was going to hit the place like that because it's just a normal dub plate that I would normally do for any other sound system,
And explain to us who do not understand what a dub plate is.
A dub plate is actually when you have a sound system and they want you to, big up their song, big up the name of their sound system. It's like a promotion. So the artist, They pay you. It's a service. They pay you a fee.
Okay.
For those who want to know, it's 300 US right now for a Queen Omega dub plate, right?
Okay.
So they
Okay.
pay you a service, and you call up their name. So, for
Mm.
instance, I say, don't please, you're not local. You're internationally blessed with your vocal. I'll tell you this, Veep, in the local man, this. You understand? Something like that.
Oh, I am cutting that and keeping that. Thank you very much.
So, and this is what a dubplate is really. You just pick up the song system. You call the song system name. If
Mhm.
they're whoever is the members in the sound system, you call their name at the beginning. You pick them up. You pick them up.
Mm.
It's just promotion, you know.
Gotcha.
It's really
Gotcha.
promotion, and it's something that is really big in the sound system culture, in the
Mm.
dancehall culture. It's a big thing,
Okay.
and I've been doing a lot of dubplate since this song has released. A
Hmm.
lot of people want dubplate from this song. A lot of sound systems, so it's going good.
Now, did you get the opportunity to either meet or talk to Dr. Dre?
Never got the opportunity, but I know it will come.
Facts. I'm gonna
It's
be
gonna come.
believing it for you, my friend. That
It's gonna come.
you actually gave that song life again. Not
I
saying
know.
not saying
I was
it
like,
didn't already, but you gave it its own life. You know,
I
a
was like,
new track.
I'm sure Dr. Dre is happy, bumping like, yeah, that's
That's my
me.
joint.
Yeah, and this is just a blessing of doing music, man. You never know
Hmm.
where it's gonna take you and which legend you're gonna meet next. I love
Right.
my job. I love it because these Dr. Dre, I mean, Dr. Dre's a legend. I grew up listening
Mhm.
to his music and listening to a lot of hip hop, listening to Snoop. So for me to be able to be around these kind of energies and to meet with them, it's just like it's gonna be a great blessing. It's gonna be
For
like a
sure.
dream come true.
For sure. That is awesome. So let me ask you this. Oops. I got to turn the music back on. I got so excited that I let it stop playing. Okay, it's going to come back around. Anyway, um, what's the most important message or lesson you hope listeners take away from your reggae music?
That we are so incredible that if we could only just not doubt for one
Hmm.
second.
Hmm.
Man, this world be so beautiful. I really want people to understand that we are intelligent beings. We are light beings. We are goddess and gods. We are
Hmm.
creative energies. So we ought to just vibrate to the highest.
Hmm.
We're here on a journey, and the journey really is to vibrate to the highest, so we can move on to the next level. So
Hmm.
we are beautiful. We are special. We ought to love one another, really, so that we can really do this. Make
When
this
it,
place a paradise.
yes, ma'am. When it comes to you performing, like I used to do my little thing back in the day. I'll show you an old school picture that I used to do because I used to be in a rap group with the president, as a matter of fact. But anyway, um, the biggest compliment to us is when the audience is singing your song.
Oh,
Have you had something like that? And if so, please tell us about
oh,
it.
that's an emotional moment. I feel a lot. I feel deep. I'm an empath, so things
Hmm.
like that I have to hold myself because I get
Hmm.
very emotional. And I want to cry. I had
Hmm.
moments like that where, yeah, I had moments like that. I remember one time I performing in France, and the French massive boy. They really love the culture. Really love the culture. I would not.
Hmm.
I should be the way France love Queen Omega. I should have been speaking French by now because they really love the music. And I remember one time when I was singing, I was just the people were so overwhelmed, and they keep pulling up the song, pulling up the song, and while I pull it up and I sing, they're singing with me, and they
Hmm.
pull it up. They were banging on the stage, and it was too
Oh
much.
my! Oh
I just
wow!
bowed, and I didn't want them to see me. I was crying. I didn't want them to see me. I was like, okay, Queen, get it together now. Get it together. Just like, woo. And then I was just like wooing it out, but it was so overwhelming, full of joy, to see
Wow.
how much love, to actually see that these people really love your girl. They really love your
Mm,
music. They really, really
mhm.
love your music. And these are the things that encourages the artist to continue doing what you do, because sometimes I have my moments where, oh man, this music thing is tough, man. I need to get a 9 to 5.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I had those moments. I really had those moments. And when I go on the road, then I'm reminded, nah, I don't want a 9 to 5. This is it. This is it. Just stay focused,
Hmm.
bang your belly, because sometimes you're tall, you have your tour season, and then you have times when you're just home, and I'm
Right.
like, yeah. I can't wait to go back on the road. I can't wait to go back on the
Mm-hmm.
road. I love it. I love it. I'm missing my fans. I'm missing my musical family. And you actually miss them. Actually miss connecting with them, you know?
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't say fans. I consider the people who listen to my music my family,
Hmm.
because they help put food on my table.
Hmm.
It's like it to me it's deep. Because
Yeah.
if they don't buy the music, if they don't tune into what I have to offer, then
Right.
what am I selling? Then what am I selling? So they're buying what I'm selling, and what I'm selling is good music.
Yes, it is. Uh,
Yeah,
Speaking of the good music, big ups to your band.
yeah,
Amazing. Oh my goodness.
yeah.
And the one thing that I love about your band, it helps eliminate the colorism, because none of them are black, but
I
they
know.
have so
Listen,
much soul, so much
listen.
soul. Oh my
That
God.
that has two sides. I remember someone saying that to me in Trinidad here. Listen, Queen, people digging horrors because they're seeing your band and they saying that it's all white. I like, yo, which
And
all white what? I say, yo, those men are my players. Let me tell you something about these guys. These guys are so soulful.
hmm
They are so real. We are
hmm
family. And when we started working together, I know they're white, but their vibration is not like that, you know? We don't watch color, we don't watch skin, but it
right.
is what it is. It is what it is. You're white guys. I like, yo, white French guys. I wonder if they can do it. But the first couple shows we had, it
Yeah.
was like we were playing for a long time.
Yeah.
And I remember my manager said to me, girl, you all connected like plug and suck it. I like, yo. And
Mhm.
as we grew and as we start traveling together more and more, and I started to know more of their background, these men have black wives. These men have black women as their wives. I like, no wonder why they love Queen Omega and just vibrate. It's just one good vibes, you know. But listen,
Mhm.
and that is what I love about my band. They're all talented. They're
Mhm.
all talented, and they just like me. They have a passion. They
Yes.
have a passion, and they all play for different artists as well. Like my
Okay.
bass player, yeah, my bass player plays for Johnny Osborne. My
Mm.
guitarist plays for Coffee. You know, so they are well versed players.
Mhm.
And what I love about them, whenever it's time for us to do road, they can be doing what? They're ready to roll with the queen. Because I take good care of them and we're a family. We go through the struggle. They go through a lot when they're on the road with me and they can see the difference because of my,
Yeah.
yeah, we go through a lot. My journey is different. My journey
Mhm.
is filled with trials, tribulations, and challenges. And I understand that's my journey because it's going to
Right.
make me the tough person that I need to be in order
Right.
to continue writing that type of music.
Correct. I love it though, because me personally, I don't care about this. God blessed me to be this, and I'm grateful. But what I'm saying is, it's more to it than that. So
Of
we
course.
need to get off of that and just love music and just come together. We're
Yeah.
all, like you said, there's no color in breath. We all bleed the same
Yes.
color,
That's
so
it.
it's like, come
When
on.
I when I performing, I make sure and say these things because most of the times I'm this black girl on the stage and I seen all these people looking at me and I'm like, yo, queen, this is the time. And like, yo, we are one regardless. Because who is pushing this agenda, this race agenda? Who is pushing all of this? Right? We need to stop tuning in to these lies and
Mhm.
all this negative stuff and understand that we all have to share this space and
Mhm.
we all have to take care of one another and live as one. Be
Yes.
our brother's keeper. Be
Indeed.
your neighbor's keeper. Because
Indeed.
me as a mother, I say this and I mean this. Having the name Queen Omega, it means mother of creation. And
Mm.
the older I get, it's the more the name resonates and sits upon me. And I feel for my people. I feel for the youths. I said to my son, listen, all those boys out there, they're my children too. Not because I didn't give birth to them. And if I see anything going wrong with any youth, I feel it in my guts. I feel the pain like a mother for any other child.
Wow.
That's just how it's supposed to be. That's just how it's supposed to be. It's natural. Once you have feelings, you're supposed to feel for somebody else.
Right.
Feel
Wow,
their pain.
that's powerful.
Yeah.
Wow, that's powerful.
That's
So,
me though.
so
Trust
Queen,
me. Yeah.
forgive me for one moment. What we do on all of our podcasts through Blast Music, we take a time to showcase one of our independent artists.
Okay.
And tonight, we picked one of our special artists. Her name is Lala Music, and she is a phenomenal artist who actually is winning a lot of awards. And if I'm correct, she's actually either balloted on the next Grammy. So she's doing some things. So let's take her out. This is Lala Music with Dim My Light. Let's take a look.
Nice.
I be living righteously. They can't never stop me from out shining so brightly. 'Cause I got the Father. He is my Abba. There is no other. Dim my light, won't let you dim my light. Dim my light. No, 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 no. Don't let dim my light. Won't let you dim my light. Don't let dim my light. Dim your light. No, 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 no. Hallelujah. 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 Nothing I do is the same. Look at who's changing the game. Even the way that I praise him. Now put some respect on my name, yeah. 'Cause I got the Father. He is my Abba. There is no other. Dim my light, won't let you dim my light. I dim my light. No, 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 no. Don't let dim my light. Won't let you dim my light. Don't let dim my light. Dim your light. No, no, no. Hallelujah. 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 Nothing I do is the same. Look at who's changing the game. Even the way that I praise him. Now put some respect on my name, yeah. Nothing I do is the same. Look at who's changing the game. Even the way that I praise him. Now put some respect on my name, yeah. Nothing I do is the same. Look at who's changing the game. Even the way that I praise him. Now put some respect on my name, yeah. Don't let it dim my light. Don't let it dim your light.
Yes, indeed. And that was Lala
Nice.
Music with Dim My Light. Thank you. You like that? Huh?
Mhm. Yeah.
Yes,
Where's she
indeed.
from?
She's actually from Texas.
Nice.
She lives in Texas, and we interviewed her a while ago. Real nice lady, amazing personality, good peoples. But real quick, I also want to let you guys know the CD that's called Broken Treasures. You Hold the Key. The release of it is it's actually supposed to be now. I will have the link for this CD. This CD is going to help fund for the education and the rescuing of kids that are being trafficked. This is from the Voices of Courage. Okay.
Yes.
I will give you more information next week as well as pricing. So, and many great artists, including big record artists as well as blast artists that are on here. And I'm gonna tell you, it's from what I heard, it's a double CD. So there's plenty of great music and a worthy cause. So definitely come back to Inplosion next week, and I'll have more information on the CD. Okay, awesome stuff. So let me see here. Let me get something else. So can you tell us about your musical journey and the evolution of your sound as a reggae artist?
Yeah. Well, I started off singing in school, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
and I did like all the local talent shows that at that time. Did singing in the schools, winning competitions. Then I did 12 and under party time, and I got the opportunity to work from very young in a studio. So
Okay.
I was working in that studio from like the age of 13. I started working in that studio from 13, doing background vocals for like all the soca artists. And
Mm,
I worked there for a long time, for like more than 10 years. I worked there for like a little more than 10 years. So I was working a lot, working. After school, I would go in the studio and do my thing. And that is when I really, that is, I didn't know that at the time, but was like on the job training. I was getting the opportunity to, develop my vocals. I
mm,
remember the producer, the engineer, he keeps saying to me, you always singing them Jamaican music. I will carry you Jamaica. Every chance I get, I would do like the little dancehall thing. Young
right.
teenager, you're
Right.
listening to dancehall music, so it was influential at the time.
Right.
And he did take me to Jamaica. He did kept his word. He took me to Jamaica in the year 2000
Okay.
for Caribbean Musical Expo. And I
Mm,
went there with a rock band from
mm,
Trinidad. I was amazed in a rock band from Trinidad, and then I was doing Jamaican music. I remember the time he said, "All right, Queen Omega, come in." No, I wasn't Queen Omega at the time. I didn't have the name Queen Omega. He said,
mm.
"Come in, Janelle," and I'd come in and I'd do my little toast. I remember people, the place was, everyone was chit chatting. And when I start singing, people stopped talk.
Mm,
And then people was like, I remember hearing, who's she? Oh,
mm,
that. Who is she,
mhm.
Neil? Oh, what is that? And people start coming closer to the stage to
Oh
see
wow.
who is this lady, because my voice filled up the place. And after that experience, I
Mhm,
realized that my voice was really special, because
mhm,
it was like you could hear a pin drop. The way how they got quiet when I started,
mhm,
because everybody was talking, ding ding ding, the band performing, and as I grabbed the mic, man, everybody wants to know, who is this woman, who is this girl. And I remember Kenny Phillips was talking to Michael Bennett at the time, Mikey Bennett. He was a big producer at the time, and he
mhm,
was, he was like kind of like showing off, because that's my
mhm.
singer. She's from my camp, you know. She's from my camp, and I remember that experience, and I was like, yeah. Queen, you can do music. I was always
Mm.
Queenie though. Queenie is my first name, because I'm the only girl amongst four boys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so two girls, then two boys, then me, and then two boys. So I'm in the middle. And so from Queenie to Queen Omega, it was like, okay. So Queen Omega is just the grown, the mature,
Right.
because I got that name from like when I was about 18 years, when I started, pursuing, reading the scriptures and finding certain things not adding up. And I asked my parents, and they can't really give me no answers. So I started to go searching more for my own answers. I remember that time I used to do a lot of reading and fasting and just searching, just asking. And that's
Mm.
the time when I really found the teachings of His Majesty, and I like, yo, them time in, not really knowing nothing about no African king. So I
Mm.
was fascinated by the teachings of Haile Selassie, and knowing that we had a king sit down in the throne of Ethiopia. It was just like, wow. Hallelujah. Because I grew up in a time where it was just the white skin. Everything was white, 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 white. So it
Right.
was so beautiful to have
Mhm.
this doctrine and to learn about Ethiopia and learn about the royal family. And I realized that His Majesty was the descendant of King Solomon. And I just was blown away by this knowledge. I'm like,
Mhm.
this is spiritual, man. And
Mhm.
I just started, growing my locks. And I remember my mom said to me, I don't know nothing about this Rasta thing, but since I see you, you grow in your locks, I see change. I seen a good change, a
Mhm.
positive change. So if this is how you want to serve God,
Mhm.
you have my blessing. I was like,
that
because
that's what's up.
at that time, to grow your locks was like a no.
Mm.
It was like a no, and that time a lot of Rastafarians were being persecuted and things. So it was like,
Oops. I think you just got a call.
yeah, it was such a blessing. And from that time, I used to write a lot, and I used to write a lot of poems, and then I was like, these poems can be really songs, and that's when I like, and immediately I turned into a songwriter because I always used to write.
Mhm.
Always like writing. I thought I was going to be a journalist, the way how I love to write.
Okay.
I love writing. I always used to write short stories, write poems, write a lot of poems. And I said to myself, Queenie, these songs, oh, my dad said it to me first. Them poems just writing, them can be songs. And it was
Mm.
like something awakened. And I was a songwriter. Immediately when my dad said that to me,
Mhm.
I stopped writing poems and I started really writing songs because I could sing, and I like, I write my own songs because I can sing. I always have melodies in my head. I'm always hearing stuff. I'm always
Right.
hearing music. So it was so easy to do it.
That is awesome. Well, I'm gonna say this for Sunshine because she deals with all our spoken word. Whenever you are ready to do them poems, she would love to have you. Trust and believe.
Wow.
So she would
That
love
would be nice.
to share those.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Let's see here. So you just said what I was going to ask, so that takes care of that. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and play your other song, which I have to say I love this song. Every time I hear it, I just dig in. See, Sunshine said, "Yes, I would." I told you. She handles all of our poetry and spoken word that comes in. So anybody that has it, I said, okay, that's Sunshine. So
Nice.
we would love to have you. She would love to have you. But
Nice.
anyway, this song by you is called Fittest. And when we come back, I definitely want to know the inspiration of Fittest.
Yes.
And most of all, your production team and so on. To me, the video is amazing. I just feel the power within. I love it. I love it. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is Queen Omega, and this is Fittest. Enjoy.
No matter how life goes, one thing I know, the most I never fail. The fittest of the fittest shall survive. My people, open up your eyes. Wake up, no compromise. Come make we through the beast in the sky. The fittest of the fittest shall survive. My people, open up your eyes. Wake up, no compromise. Come make we slew the devil in the sky. When iniquity fills up the earth, beyond the God, look out for the worst. Plagues and disasters, mama, she a purge. Lives would be taken, many will be hurt. Precious blood has saturated the dirt. Woe unto woman in this time will give birth. The whole nation living in a curse, moving backwards, stuck in reverse. shall always be my God. Ticking like a bomb, ready to explode. The fittest of the fittest shall survive. My people, open up your eyes. Wake up, we tired of the lies. Come make we slew the devil in the disguise. The fittest of the fittest shall survive. My people, open up your eyes. Wake up, no compromise. Come make we slew the devil in a disguise. Repentance is a must. Vanity seekers, they all will bite the dust. Blessed be the righteous. Shema Israel calling on the conscious. Brothers and sisters, in Yah we put our trust. Heads and hearts together, we will stand robust against the system. Evil scheme and plots. Draining the blood of the poor and have-nots. Feeding unfair despair and loss. Selfish and greedy and covetous. Damnation for the unjust. Can't break the minds of the courageous. The fittest of the fittest shall survive. The people, open up your eyes. Wake up, no compromise. Come make we slew the devil in a disguise. The fittest shall survive. The people, open up your eyes. Wake up, we tired of the lies. Come make we slew the devil in a disguise. Oh yeah. One thing I know, the most I never fail. One thing I know, no matter how life goes, the most I never fail.
Yes, indeed, and that was Fittest.
Yeah.
Queen, that song is so powerful to me. It just, ooh,
Reality, it's reality.
yes, ma'am.
COVID times.
Miss Tara said, "Great song and fabulous interview. Thank you for sharing your world with us."
You're welcome. Most welcome.
Yes, and you got nothing but flames all in the comments. People just loving. YouTube is whack. What happened, buddy? Let me know. Anyway, everything that song and the video is so powerful. Please tell us about the production of the video and how you came across that song, please, and the team that helped you. Big up the team that helped you.
Big up, for real. Big up Lions Flow. Big up to Lions Flow, first of all. They really contacted me to do the album, and this is just one of the songs, one of the powerful songs on the album. Big up to my manager and team, because my manager, she flew in just when they had opened up the doors for COVID, when they say, okay, they're gonna allow some people to travel. She took that opportunity to come to Trinidad. And it was still during the COVID times. I wrote this song at the beginning of COVID because it was a scary moment for all of us. It was a moment of uncertainty, and I just felt like being an artist, being a writer, I felt compelled. I had to sing about what was going on, just like a lot of my artist friends. That's our duty. And Fittest shall survive. That hit me. I like, only the fittest will survive this one, because they were actually, locking down groceries. So everything was on a lockdown. You couldn't do anything. And it was a scary moment for everyone. Wow. It was really, it was an eye-opener. And I say, this is the time that I'm going to have to write music to help people to hold on, to have something to hold on to. I remember my manager came in, she flew in, and we sat down and we wrote what we're gonna, we visioned the song and what we want, what the concept would be about. We did everything. It was us. It was just the camera guy, one cameraman, my manager, my companion, my children.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Hmm.
And
It was powerful.
we sat down and we get the props together. We sat all what we need. We sat down and write everything. What we're gonna need for this scene, what it's gonna be, what you think, who, what you gonna wear. And we executed it and it was like, wow. When I saw the ending product, I remember I got emotional. One of the dancers in the video is my daughter. I remember when we were doing the video, she was pumped up. She was pumped up. Mommy, I'm gonna dance. I wanna do a dance. She choreographed the dance for the video. Mommy, I wanna dance. And it's like, she's a gifted dancer, as you can see, my daughter. That's my firstborn girl. She's a gifted dancer. So it's like, the team work make the dream work.
Yes, ma'am.
And it was just a special time. It was mystical during the COVID times, and we pushing through. We say we're gonna just do it because it needs to be done, and we managed to get it pulled off.
Queen, I'm gonna have a weird suggestion for you to do for me. What my people were telling me on YouTube that they killed the stream because of your copyrights. So all I need you to do for me is just to say, I allowed Blast to use these videos so that we can get that fixed.
Should I say that vocally?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Queen Omega, allows Blast to use my videos. This is promo, interviews. It's all allowed by me, Queen Omega, and it's quite okay.
Okay, thank you. I may have to use that as a backup so that they see that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. But that's how these things happen sometimes. So
I know. It is what it is.
Yeah.
We work with it. We work around it.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. So that's why I'm still going forward and I'm not worried about it. Wow. We've had so much fun, Queen, that it's almost time to wrap it up. So what I would like to do, Queen, is let the people know how they can reach you and hear your music and all that good stuff. Support you.
Okay. Thank you again so much for tuning in with Beat on the Blast. And if you want to check Queen Omega out, first of all, my music is streaming on all platforms. And you really need to go and grab this copy of the No Love Dubplate because it's a song officially, so you can listen to anytime you like. If you want to check me out on the Instagram, that's The Real Queen Omega. On TikTok, it's Queen Omega Official. Facebook, Queen Omega Music. Yeah, and just go check out the music on SoundCloud, Spotify, Deezer, all the musical platforms. You check it out. Go and share the vibe, like up the vibe, let people know who Queen Omega is. And thanks again for the love and support, 100%. Don't forget my website, www.queenomega.com. Okay?
Yes, indeed.
And if you feel like you want to fly to Trinidad this next weekend, I'm having a show in Skinner's Park, San Fernando. It's about the Queen's Awakening, Ibama, Loot and Fire, Nisa, Ifa, Shantwell Queen, Kushite, Stephanie Joseph, and yours truly, Queen Omega.
Oh, y'all gonna have a party, man.
Yeah.
So Queen, before we leave, please stick around for a little bit afterwards. I just want to introduce you to some people and we'll let you go. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We had a wonderful time, Queen. It takes is one time when you come as an interview, but after that, you're family. So you are welcome to come anytime. Any new music you need, promo, we got you. We're here to support you. We believe in you. And thank you so much for giving the gift that you have. We are grateful. Miss Sophia says an amazing and beautiful soul. So I agree.
Give thanks. God bless. Blessings to everyone.
We appreciate it. So everybody, thank you so much. Guys, please be safe. And as I always like to say when I close is please be kind. Celebrate the difference to make a difference. I love you guys. I'll see you next week. God bless.
Blessed love.